Hey everyone, it's Throwback Thursday, and today I got my Olympic gear on because it's throwback time. Back in 2004, The Passion of the Christ came out, so it's a 10-year anniversary actually. I purchased, I think, hundreds of tickets for my church or something like that. I had a lot of money in one moment before I deposited it, but here's all the tickets being printed out. That was pretty fun. The movie was not fun. I only watched it ever once. That was the only time I watched it. It was just too gory for me to watch. And so I went back to my high school for Big Band Ball, and that was a lot of fun. I invited some of my church friends there so that we could join in the festivities as one big table. There was a campaign to get a U-Pass for the students. Unfortunately, the U-Pass was not available by the time I left university in 2006. Skipping to 06, I guess I went to IKEA to have lunch. It was a favorite destination of mine because of the cheap food. Now here's a panorama of the kitchen at the Herb Jameson Center where I worked. It's a homeless shelter in Edmonton at Hope Mission. And I guess I took a few panoramas of the LRT stations at the time. Skipping to 07, as part of the last exhibit of the Edmonton Art Gallery before it was torn down, they had invited Edmontonians to bring their art in so that it would be on display. So this is the lineup of the number of people that were there. I lined up for my art as well and had 5 of my pictures put up. So it looks like there was a lunar eclipse that happened in 2008 here, and I got some pictures of that with my old camera and some nice sunrise photos. So here's a throwback sunrise photo of the Hotel Mac. And at Enterprise Square, this was a really interesting and really cool piece of art here. Whoever did this had to cut through that many pages out of a book in order to make this happen. And there's the AGA and this really cool photo of these workers working on the building. 2009, there's this video of my friend Anita. We were doing Faith Rockstar, which is like American Idol for our church. She wanted to be the Randy Jackson, so she's not happy that we wanted her to be Ryan Seacrest.
No! I want to be a judge!
You can be guest judge.
I don't want to be a judge! I want to be a judge! We should make a good
How will you be Ryan Seacrest?
I don't want to be Ryan Seacrest! I'm already Ryan Seacrest on the computer! I don't want to be it! I don't want to be Bob Mulrooney.
Bob?
Bob. Bill Mulrooney, whatever. I want to be Ryan. I want to be Ryan Johnson.
Fine, you can be Ryan Seacrest.
I don't want to be Ryan Seacrest.
Guest judge?
No. I want to be Randy Jackson.
And here's a cool skyline photo of the Winter City. 2010, I went to an orchid show, really nice orchid show by the way. And then there's a thing called Missions Fest. I went through the Southgate Pedway, which was just opened. The LRT station wasn't open yet. A few displays that they had at City Hall. One was to do with Vancouver 2010 and the torch that they had, and some murals that the community did. 2012, I Want a Goat donated in my name at Missions Fest. And this is a notable mention, these little China dolls of every province and ethnicity in China. And at the art gallery, they were allowing photos as some exhibits were closing. Mary Brown's at Town Center closed down. This was the worst idea ever. Paying to charge your phone vendor doesn't exist anymore either. 2013, I got a time-lapse of fog rolling through the river valley. Another throwback of what I call a traffic jam at Hotel Mac. It was the place to be that day. Recall of IKEA meatballs because of horse meat. One of my pastors was ordained. Flying car at Missions Fest. I think weeks later, I read an article about the same flying car being in an accident. I think it flew into a tree or something. This is the new site of the library/senior center at Nodes Town Center. First time I saw the Peace Dove was at night, up close. And then this is the new Southeast Rec Center in the Meadows. And that's it for Throwback Thursdays. I'll see you later.
Lady, over here! No, I'm slow. I tried to
Keep on running.
Is this a video?
It's a good thing
Superstar.
Yes, I deserve the award. I mean, it's all me.
I will nominate for award. Best actress.
I'm gonna win best.
How do you feel for nominating for the worst actress?
It's better than no award at all. Winnie's coming, Winnie's coming. And Winnie's coming. Everybody take a picture of Winnie. Winnie!
Oh my god, Winnie! Oh my gosh, she's such an idol. She's such a diva. Oh my gosh. Such a diva.
I want to win best music.
Security guard.
Need somebody to be like, I'm the best actress.